Well, God, can we take time to go through the?
I'm gonna, yeah.
Listen to it, and because like I said, there are.
Well, you said there were certain things that you agree with.
There are things that no, but I think I agree with, but they're in context to certain things.
Right.
Like so, like for instance, like talking about the drunkards, like I personally have witnessed drunkards here,
right?
Losers, and
Yeah.
However, I deal with refinement, right? I have like what you said, focus. I've never been that individual who has been a drunkard or any of those things that he said.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that doesn't apply to me.
Right.
So I always ask the question when him and I are going through this, well, what is it that you have that's so great that's greater than mine? Give me something show me what you have that's greater than what I have so that I can apply it. But you haven't shown me.
And this is the problem, God. Like, I keep saying the 25th year I'm in this, it means that I'm saying that people like me, Darkim, you, right? Allah Shah, we're the ones teaching now. We're the ones leading the school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If we're the teachers here at the school, then we're leading the vanguard of the school. You know what I'm saying?
But they choose, no, but see, I know that these people choose to disassociate themselves with the school because now it's almost like another thing that I've noticed. Like a war of the firstborns, to say that my firstborn is better than your firstborn.
Right.
And that's a problem.
Like gang banging.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to get into a back and forth about your firstborn did this and my firstborn did that. Both of them had some issues. Both.
I explained this. Look, I explained this once to my daughters, right? Both of them when they were young, because they were around. And my young one now is 10 and she's around. And one time I explained it to her. I said, listen, if someone went to jail, they did a bad thing, right? I was saying to her. And I told her, I'm pretty sure that all of my elders that taught me, they all went to jail. Poppy, they were in jail? You know what I mean? Because they're bad people, go to jail. And I said, this is the thing, like, if we do bad things, you can end up in jail. You know what I mean? I'm not even going into the thing where you could do nothing and go to jail, because you already know our reality, right? I just go on that level. But I didn't want to have a stigma and say that people they have the right to have a second chance to build. You know what I'm saying? And all of those people became exceptional teachers to me. You know what I'm saying?
You learned a lot from them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they were incredible. So I think that's where I think that where I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But real simple. I don't care what it says. We're a nation of where some people, right, like he does, only says 5% nation. That means you're defining the nation by its teachers. So if you insult a law school in Mecca or anything like that, you're insulting the teachers first, because we're a nation that you say, you're defining as teachers, a nation of teachers. That's what 5% means. You're a 5%er only if you teach. You're not a 5% because you notice. That knowledge equality degree is because you actually go out and teach, right? So if you're defining this nation as only, I will only define this nation as 5% nation. That's what the Father said, apparently, only said. Then that means that you're identifying the teachers here. We're in the vanguard of that insult, and I won't have it. I won't have it because these are the same people, like him in the video. I gave you curriculum. I sat you down and explained how I saw all these things you talked about in the video. And there is no amount of muscle that any man has or can bring up to me to correct me if I don't see it the way that he saw it. And to this day, no one has. Okay? And everybody knows you're going to have to go a long way if you're going to use that muscle stuff. You know what I mean? And that's not the way that this classroom is built. That's not the way the school is built. We will not be wasting time that way. You know? But I don't know if you want to go through I could play it.
Well, I want to play. I just want to just hear the audio, and then we could pause it at certain points and go over some of the points that he mentioned.
Okay.
All
right.
You know,
I'm gonna
like
play.
I said, there is. It's all about context. Please. I want to prerequisites that you know, there are some things that I agree with, but again, it's context and then the nuances of language in which he seems to deliberately overlook, or he just doesn't want to accept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And for me, in general, he's not equipped to criticize anything in the school. They didn't come here. They weren't here. You know what I'm saying? They weren't here every week.
He's had some time.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't here. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If when I say it, I can say that. Because when I say it though, it's 24 years, every single day, through COVID, I was coming here. So I was here during COVID. The days that we weren't allowed to travel, I was stuck in Sandline where they wouldn't let me go on the boat. These are days I didn't come. When the boat literally would not take me. Because they weren't taking people because of this COVID. That's every day. Through blizzard, through snowstorm, right? Through the blackout was a Thursday. I was here on Thursday during the blackout. Walked from East 40th Street to here.
Wow.
So when I say someone wasn't here, they wasn't here
Like
because it's my standard now. Because if you want to open your mouth, then it's my standard. It's nobody else's. You know. So he says here, look, we'll play it.
Now about 5%. What's that lesson tell you? It tells you who we are. It tells you what we do. It tells you what we're about. So I don't need no nation of gods and earth bullshit. You know?
All right, so real quick, pause that real quick. So the nation of gods and earth, and that's been a topic of discussion.
Right, that's at the end of the video.
That's at the end. Okay, so we're gonna go to the beginning. However, the way I see it, like first of all, you talk about the 5%ers. The 5%ers taught the nation of gods and earths. Did they not?
Yeah.
So you're insulting the students of the 5%.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me, and he separates. I'm gonna say this though, right? I'm gonna hit it later. I want to hit everything in a row.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.